Good morning, beautiful people. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. You know, everybody gets off track, right? So when I was on vacation, my mini vacation, I gained 2 pounds. So I just lost another one yesterday. So I am almost back to where I started. So I got another pound to go and I'll be back where I was. But anyway, we all get off track. We all get busy. But the important thing is when you find yourself just in a rush or whatever, it's time to kind of just start to breathe a little deeper and to start think about your actions and what you're doing. And so this goes to show that I've been like just kind of not measuring, right? So I've been like not measuring my food out. So, and that's what gets me off track. When I get in a hurry, I just take a scoop of this and a scoop of that, and it all adds up and it makes you gain that 1 or 2 pounds back. So you have to be very careful. Even though I am walking and exercising more, I find that I have been just doing, scooping food and just, doing things I shouldn't be doing, right? That I know better, right? So we all lose track sometimes, but the important thing is to get back on track. So right now I am making my breakfast. So I have my brownie. I have a peanut butter brownie in the microwave. So I'm having that, and this is going to be the frosting that goes on top. So I try to count my calories. So in order to count your calories, you have to measure how much you have of each thing. So this is this yogurt. It's 0 fat. So I have 2 tablespoons of that. So this is going to be my frosting, and I'm going to whip it up with a little bit of sugar-free Jello for the topping. So, and then I have a teaspoon of that. So I'm going to try to pour this out and only have a teaspoon. And this gives it some really good flavor, and it's sugar-free. Oops, see how I go over? And you don't want to do that, right? And I don't know if my opening is big enough to take it back. Okay. Close enough, right? Pretty close. Okay, so that, and then I'm going to stir this up real good. And I use this on my, like my chocolate brownies, whatever kind of brownie I make. I make different flavors, so I make the chocolate one, I make a strawberry brownie, I make a blueberry brownie, and then I put a little bit of this on top. Sometimes on the chocolate one and on the peanut butter one, I sometimes use a chocolate sugar-free Jello. But this little packet here, I use this, I'm probably on my like 4th time using this, so it goes a long way. And I don't eat this every single day, but almost, because I just really love it. So I'm going to stir this up. And sometimes if you want it just a little bit thinner, you can add a little bit of plant-based milk to make it a little thinner, because it is a little bit thick. So I kind of had to back off a little bit because I found myself in a rush in the morning, trying to fit in my exercise, trying to fit in my work in the morning. And we stayed up late last night, but usually I go to bed a little bit earlier so I can get up and do all these things. But last night we had to stay up late. We had some things going on. So I'm really kind of rushed for today, for Monday morning. So I have some fittings today. I have some other deliveries to make. So I'm going to grab my brownie. You can see that. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of plant-based cashew milk and put in here so it's a little bit thinner. Okay, I'll be right back. So here is my peanut butter brownie, and you just want to make sure that the middle gets done. So I cooked this for 1 minute and then went back and then cooked it for another 1 minute. That seems to be perfect. So I do that almost every day whenever I make these. So some days I have egg, like yesterday I had, I had soybeans with a half of an egg on top. So it just depends on, you know, the day, what I feel like eating. Some days I get tired of this kind of stuff or don't have the time, and I'll just have like a spinach salad or a smoothie. So it just depends on what it is you like to eat, and just to keep your calories on the downside, right? So yeah, so let me get some plant-based milk. Grab some blueberries too. Plant-based milk, some blueberries. Okay, I'm just gonna pinch. I don't want it too watered down, but just a little bit. Thin it out just a little bit so it will spread a little better on our brownie. This gives it really nice flavor. I like it. If you are a person that runs out and gets sweets or donuts or things like that, this will satisfy you just fine. So I'm going to put this on my brownie. This is the frosting. In my breakfast, I try to stay under or real close to 300 calories. So that's what I like to do. So then in the evening time, I, you know, have a little more calories that I can consume with my family. So I kind of watch it that way. So you might want to set up your daily menu and plan just a little bit different than mine. And that's okay. That's what we work on, right? We work on what will really help you, and not to try to make it so much like a diet where you are really, you know, you're hungry and you're, you know, not doing well. All right, I have 5, so I just have 5 blueberries. That one doesn't look too good. I'm gonna pick another one that doesn't look good. I'm gonna get rid of that one too. Okay, I have 5. Rinse them off. I like to put it like right down the middle. Okay, like that. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm going to use this spoon because I like the long handle. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. So I hope you guys are, you know, really starting to get in tune with yourself, you know. Start to get in tune with yourself about, you know, maybe start stocking your pantry or with healthy plant-based foods or alternatives. Maybe, you know, start organizing your kitchen, getting ready to eat healthier, have smaller plates and bowls and dishes in place where you can start grabbing a little bit smaller size dishes. So all of these things really help. Let me put these away. And I kind of would like some other little thing on top of my, let me put this back. My one cupboard that really needs cleaned out where all my measuring cups are. I'm gonna put this away, and I might grab a little bit of something chocolate to add to that. So I'm just kind of in the mood. So I'm going to find a little cacao powder. And a couple little chocolate chips. So I'm going to have maybe a teaspoon of cacao. I'm going to put that on last. Okay, I have just a tiny sprinkle. I'm going to warm these in the microwave so they get soft. Try 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna have a teaspoon of cacao powder in there and a little bit of stevia. I don't like my brownie real dry, you know. I want it to have a little moisture, a little flavor. Let's see how we did. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have put that spoon in so fast. All right, so yeah, so I did 30 seconds. See how their chocolate is all melted. I'm going to use a little cacao powder. Thing open. One teaspoon, and I'm going to add a little tiny bit of water too, and then I'm going to only use half of this packet of stevia, a little sweetener. It's going to be delicious. Let me get a little water. Okay. Going to be so good. Get that moisture all around. Okay. And then I'm just going to pour that on one side. Smells so good. Oh, it smells delicious. And you can eat things like this and they're still high protein and yummy. Makes it all the better, right? Having a hard time getting that off my spoons, kind of. And we're going to add these calories, so we want all the calorie, right? We want all of it. All of the goodness. Why not? Let's see what we got here. All right. You can tell I'm using my finger. I'm the only one going to eat this, right? All righty. Water in that right away, so it's... Come back on my white shirt. Okay. And all we gotta do is just clean up, wipe up just a little bit. We are ready to sit down, have our breakfast, write down our calories, and so that way we know where we stand, right? So it's important to know where you stand. I like to weigh myself almost every other day or so. Every day if I am not real busy, but it just depends on you. I would suggest at least weighing yourself twice a week if you're cutting calories and you are trying to diet. That way it helps you to maybe back off. Now I will tell you that if you're eating out food, wherever you eat out from, a lot of times they have so much sodium in some of these foods that you eat out. If you just didn't eat out for a couple of days, you'd probably lose a couple pounds, and just by eating at home and not salting your food, because that water weight will just, you know, stay with you. So it just depends on how it is you eat and what your habits are. But, you know, you can eat something delicious like this for right around 200 to 300 calories, and it's really good. It's yummy. And it will hold you over, keep you satiated for a good 3 to 4 hours. And that's why I like it. But it just depends on you, right? And I have been also lifting weights lately. So I need that extra protein. I need a little bit extra calories from what I was eating. So things change, right? So it really helps me anyway. and I'm sure it would help you too, especially if you're like having big breakfasts and you're eating things that you shouldn't eat. If you just find a new way to eat and, increase your, increase the good carbs and increase the protein that you're having, you could do much better and lose some weight too. So I just wanted to say hello. I haven't been on for a while. I've been really busy, and it's just, going really well. And I just wanted to say hi and let you know what I'm having for breakfast today. This delicious peanut butter brownie with frosting, chocolate, and blueberries. So that's what I'm having and adding up today. And it just takes, some self-discipline when you see yourself getting off track. So I saw myself like over vacation, like I was still eating plant-based and doing really well. But when I came back, we got really busy putting everything away, doing other things, catching up on things while we were gone. And, I found myself just grabbing and like not measuring. It's like, no, I have to measure because I have to know exactly, right? And that's what will keep your weight down and keep your weight continually to go down, because you can lower and lower your calorie intake. So that's all I really want to say today, is to help you if you are off track somehow and you feel like you need to get back on track. Start measuring and weighing your food and get yourself back on track. So I will talk to you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.